I'm Hope Violence, and welcome to another edition of Violence on the Truth. Today, I want to talk about what incredible losers the Democrats are. I mean, isn't it amazing? Think about it. White House lost that last November. Congress lost that too. The Supreme Court, not even close. The conservative majority's got that institution locked down for the foreseeable future. And now, thanks to targeted defunding and rhetorical chokeholds from our kick-ass Secretary of Education and WWE superboss Linda McMahon, we're even wresting control of that liberal bulwark, universities, away from them too. And that's made these coddled crybabies into some sore losers.
The push for united patriotism might end up being the tougher fight, with polling showing national pride at record lows and heavily split on party lines. A new Gallup poll has only 36% of Democrats extremely or very proud to be an American, compared to 92% of Republicans.
Newsflash, ass clowns. You're not going to make yourself more popular with Americans by hating America. You know, when you're lost in the woods, the answer isn't to go further into the woods. But why am I even trying with this metaphor? It's not like Democrats are outdoorsy people anyway. No, they're probably hate watching this program from under the covers in the safety of their rent-controlled, air-conditioned apartments as part of their endless doom scroll. What can I say? I mean, losers gonna lose, but damn, if they were trying to lose as hard as possible on purpose, could they possibly have done any worse? I'd pity them if I wasn't so busy spitting on them. But you gotta pick a lane. And given the choice, I'm always gonna choose the spittin' lane. Okay, let's be fair. A little fair. It's not their fault. Part of their problem is they're up against a Republican Party that is just so great. How great is it? Well,
we are delivering on our promise to make America great again.
One of the things that we heard President Trump say just moments ago before he signed this was that this bill was the greatest victory yet of his second term.
Look at this. In July 2017, the strongly approved was 53%. That's pretty good. But look at where he is now. 63% of Republicans strongly approve of the job that Donald Trump is doing about 5 months into his presidency. Republicans love Donald Trump the way that Americans love Disney World.
Oh, wow. That was so hot. I think I just came. Are you taking notes, Barry? Because we are definitely going to discuss this at our next counseling meeting. Anyway, Republicans rule now for one key reason, which is that they deserve it. The one big beautiful bill is the law of the land now. Congress passed it with a resounding 6-vote margin, sending it for a final signature to Father Lord Trump. Praise be unto his name. And thanks to dear leader's glorious guidance, Republicans have won all the wars now, too. There are no more conflicts. No. You don't need to go somewhere else and fact check that. You stay right here. Eyes on me. There are no more conflicts. Got it? Good. But even if there were, who cares? Our economy is soaring, and that's thanks to Republican genius too. Isn't that great? I think so. Best of all, Republicans know exactly who Americans want to punish most. Transies and illegals. And Republicans are socking it to them just like old Tricky Dick back in the day.
Sock it to me?
Oh, I miss that guy. That poor man was vilified for no good reason. Why do people never talk about all the good things Nixon did, like ending the Vietnam War and keeping China from turning communist? I hope we can finally welcome him back to the pantheon of American heroes. But I digress. Look, Democrats, this isn't personal. Republicans won everything and run everything now because we're better than you. You don't have to get upset about it. In fact, you don't have to do anything. And we don't want you to do anything. All you need to do now is just get out of the way and let one-party rule work like it's supposed to, with electrifying efficiency. And then we can all be happy living under grand old party dominion forever. Now, before anybody tries to jump down my throat for being anti-democratic or whatever other nonsense you want to accuse me of, hold on. That is not what I said. Of course, America is and will always be a democracy. Obvs, duh. Don't listen to this crazy scaremongering from angry liberals and communists about erosion of democracy. That's just code speak for we didn't get our way. In a democracy, the voters can choose to maintain one-party rule for as long as they like. And why wouldn't they? With a rock star Republican Party like this. We're getting the American people everything they want. Cheap gas, tons of guns, beer, hot dogs, and no more open borders. Amen. But hey, if you've got any better ideas, you're more than welcome to try them out at the ballot box and see where that gets you. Throw spaghetti at the wall, libtards. See what sticks. It's not like you've got anything new for us.
Well, Elon Musk is keeping his promise after he threatened to make his own political party if President Trump passed the big, beautiful bill into law. Musk said the new law will bankrupt the country with wasteful spending. Musk said his new party, called the America Party, will give people back their freedom since he believes the country is currently operating as a one-party system and not a democracy.
The fuck is this? I thought we'd put this stupid spat to bed. Elon is clearly just pissed that Daddy Big Hands is taking his corporate welfare checks away because no one likes his shitty electric cars. And he thinks the clap back for this is to form a new political party? Oh, shit! Good one, Elon! You're gonna make a difference with a third party in American politics? I know some losers you might want to ask about that. The Libertarian Party, the Green Party, the Reform Party, the Socialist Party, the Communist Party, the Whig Party, the American Constitutionalist Party, which I may or may not have made up. Would it make any difference if I hadn't? No, it would not. But you go ahead, Elon. Throw your richest man in the world money straight down that toilet. You and Mecha Hitler Grok can knock yourselves out. Anyway, what Democrats need to do now is, what is this shit?
Then lock him up. Or lock his minions, lock whoever up who has to be locked up, and not because it's political, because that's the thing. They always try to make it seem like, well, he's the victim and it's political. No, it's not. He's a criminal and he's a thug.
We got them on their back foot. We got them scared. We got them running. But our job is not done.
People keep saying, what's the Democratic message? Our message is pretty simple. You shouldn't take health care and food assistance away from the working class and make them poorer to give tax breaks to the billionaires. And, you know, whether you're AOC or whether you're Jared Golden, you can agree on that platform.
Oh, no. Don't even start with that champion of the working class anti-billionaire crap. Democrats, you know the rules. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Meet me at camera 2. Look, we all work for the same people. You agree to be Republican light, and the corporate daddies allow you a seat at the big boys' table, okay? Now, if you want to play footsie with revolution, that's fine. We all do it. But this is getting worrisome. the next thing you know, you're going to start offering people rent-stabilized apartments and free bus rides. And we just can't have that.
Where rent-stabilized apartments are actually stabilized. Where buses are fast and free. Where childcare doesn't cost more than CUNY. And where public safety keeps us truly safe. And it's where the mayor will use their power to reject Donald Trump's fascism. To stop mass ICE agents from deporting our neighbor. And to govern our city as a model for the Democratic Party.
You stop it. Stop it right now. Damn it, Democrats. You can't let a communist Muslim talk like this. Those huddled masses are gonna, huddle. What if they start working together? That's a lot of teeming masses. They'll come for our stuff. And it's not theirs. We bought it fair and square. You see, Democrats, this is why we can't have nice things. But you know what? Like I said, it's a democracy, unlike what those scaremongering libtards would have you believe. Go ahead and try that crap at the ballot box, and we'll see who.
If a communist gets elected to run New York, it can never be the same, but we have tremendous power at the White House to run places when we have to. We could run D.C. I mean, we're looking at D.C. We don't want crime in D.C. We want the city to run well. Susie Wiles is working very closely with the mayor, and they're doing all right. I mean, in the sense that we would run it so good, it would be run so proper, we'd get the best person to run it. The crime would be down to a minimal, would be much less. And we're thinking about doing it, to be honest with you. We want a capital that's run flawlessly, and it wouldn't be hard for us to do it.
Okay, you know what? That stuff I said about democracy, fuck it. New rule. You don't get your thieving hands back on power ever again. No take back the Housies for you. We didn't spend all this time and effort getting these things just right in America, only for you to storm back to power and fuck it all up again. Did you forget that corporations are people too? The people who pay your salaries for this show? My colleague Brian Johnson Balls knows where his bread gets buttered. Don't you, Brian?
I sure do, Hope. And I'll tell you what, the big boss makes the best butter. Yeah. It tastes like freedom. But just a soupçon of moral compromise. What is that, musty? Nutty?
I don't even want to know where that butter came from. Ooh. Look, Democrats, we've got a good thing going here. A profitable corporate capitalist system delivering a handsome and constantly increasing return to our shareholders. And due to its precise and elaborate design, the perfectly manufactured consent of the governed. But that system depends in part on you being the loyal opposition, loyal to America and her owners. If you don't want to play ball, then America only has one party, the Republican Party, and that's how it'll have to stay. Don't get me wrong. Yes, it's a democracy, but within reasonable limits. You want to go all Karl Marx and start handing out free shit to people when they don't even pay for it? If we're going to do that, we might as well just start electing convicted criminals to office. Don't say it. We'll see you at the polls, Dems. Unless that is, maybe something were to happen. Maybe a national emergency or somebody stumbles. They don't mean to deprive you of your vote. They're sorry, but that election's still dead. And that's how America is saved. And that, my friends, is violence on the truth. Good night and good luck.